Hey guys, we are going to be making bibimbap today. So to make a bibimbap, a lot of things. We're going to make a vegetarian bibimbap. So first and foremost, you need a bowl, which is a stone bowl, and this is specifically imported from Korea. Um, so that you can heat your bibimbap on a stove. The oven doesn't give you the best results that you're looking for. So if you want that nice crunchy rice sticking at the bottom when you mix it up, you want a stone bowl. You can get them on Amazon. It's called Dolsot, D-O-L-S-O-T. Then also you need you need rice which goes at the base. Over here I've taken Thai jasmine rice. You can get it from Sainsbury's, Waitrose, wherever you shop. So because we're making a vegetarian one, we're going to be putting some baby corn in there. Hey Google, stop. Sorry. We are also going to be putting in some courgettes, zucchini. So I've got some baby courgettes over here, which I'm going to be chopping into juliennes. Some for garnish, some spring onion, a bit of carrot, spinach. So we'll boil the spinach and put it on the side. Sesame seeds. We can use white sesame seeds, or I'm using black as well as white sesame seeds. I like a nice little colorful topping on top of my bibimbap. And then also we need some garlic, crushed garlic. So I've used frozen garlic. I usually freeze my garlic. So sorry, this is ginger. So once you have this, once this comes to the room temperature, I'll have a paste which I'm going to be using to mix with my gochujang sauce. So this is very important. This is a Korean sauce, gochujang. It's chili, and you can get this also on Amazon. So I'll put all the details within the recipe itself. Garlic, there we go. So we have some garlic over here. We need some garlic in order to fry some of our vegetables that I showed you before. Some sesame oil, which goes at the bottom of the pan and also used to fry the vegetables, or I should say saute the vegetables rather than frying. You don't want to be using too much oil. And last but not the least, another important but something which gives a really great taste to your bibimbap, which is the Korean kimchi. So again, you must have had, this is fermented cabbage that I'm going to be using in my bibimbap. And you can get this again on Amazon. So you can get everything on Amazon, or you can actually get most of the things in your supermarket as well. So we shop in Sainsbury's or Waitrose, and then we can get this over there as well. So, okay, so I need to do a little bit of mise en place over here now. I'm going to do all the chopping and everything, and I will come back. Okay, now so I'm back. So I've completed my mise en place over here. So let me just show you what's going on over here on this messy workstation. Hope it's not that messy. So we got some courgettes over here that's chopped into, I've got some juliennes out of it. I've got some carrots, juliennes again, and I've got some baby corn, juliennes again. And I'm using spring onion, as I mentioned to you before, right? So I'm going to use the green part of the spring onion for the garnish, and I'm going to use the white part to saute and mix it with the other vegetables later. I've also got some spinach over here, which we are going to use. So in order to cook the vegetables, what's going to happen next now is I'm going to saute the courgettes in garlic and sesame oil separately, and you will see in the end why it's done separately. I'm also going to saute the carrots over here in garlic and sesame oil. I'm going to saute the baby corn in sesame oil and again in garlic, and I'm going to boil the spinach, blanch the spinach and cool it down under cold water after I take it out from hot. That's my ginger paste, which I am going to mix it with my gochujang sauce, which is, oh, wrong bowl. This is the one. So I didn't show a close-up in my previous video, but this is the gochujang sauce, which I'm going to be using, and I'm going to use a bit of crushed ginger with that. And we're going to be using this sauce to mix it up with rice, as well as also on a side at the time of serving. And I've got chopped garlic, obviously for the vegetables over here. I've taken out the sesame seeds. I need not that much of black sesame seeds because this is more going for the garnish. But we will be using a lot of sesame seeds for the sorting purposes. And we've got over here some rice. So I like variations in my cooking. So I've got some jasmine rice mixed with Thai sticky rice. If it's not a different product, then it's definitely not my cooking. So I like variations. We still haven't used the sesame oil, which I'm going to be using later on, as I've just explained. So yeah, and kimchi, that also is used in the end. So I'm going to go and get these vegetables sorted in the sesame oil and in garlic, and get them ready for the next step. And I'm also at the same time, I'm going to cook my rice in the microwave. I can do it in microwave. It's going to take 15-16 minutes. Just cook the rice as you would do normal. And we'll see you again. Okay, so I think we are ready now. So what I've done is I have sorted all my vegetables as I explained in my previous part. So what we got now over here is I've got the dal salt bowl on a very low flame so that this can get heated up. And I have applied some sesame oil onto the bowl itself. What it's going to do is that we're going to put the rice over here, and the rice is going to become nice crispy when we put the rice here. But before we put the rice over here, I'm going to take my gochujang sauce and I am going to mix it up with the rice which I have cooked. So this is nice and easy. Once the rice is there, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to still save some sauce over here so that I can top it up and garnish a little bit in case anyone wants to make it a bit more spicy, because this sauce has got a lot of red chili in there as well. Now the bowl is nice and hot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of sesame seeds over here. Just increase the flame a little bit more. And I am going to place the rice into the bowl. Wow, this looks nice. So I can hear the sesame seeds popping as well as the rice cracking now. That's a good sign. Once you start to hear that the rice starts to crack, that means you are ready to finish up the bowl. Lower the heat down, place the rice like this. Use my chopsticks over here just to get everything off the spoon. Right, that's done. So now I am ready to place spinach, which was blanched and salted in some sea salt, and a bit of spring onions. I'm going to put my baby corns over here. Wow, this looks nice and colorful. I'm going to put my carrot on this side. Okay, I'm going to put my zucchini or courgette over here in the corner. That is done. Put the kimchi. So I told you that we're going to use some Korean kimchi over here. That's going to give a nice tangy taste to it. So I've got some kimchi out. This is the fermented cabbage. So put the kimchi over here on the corner. Wow, this looks lovely. And we are going to now put a leftover of the gochujang sauce over here in the corner. Okay, so let the rice be still getting cooked in the bowl itself. Make sure it is a very low flame. Some black sesame seeds. on top of that. We will use the garnish in the end. So you must be wondering why the egg is over here. So we are going to cook an over easy egg now over here, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do to finish the dish up, and then we are ready to eat. Right, so we are on the last stage. So I've got an over easy egg which I'm going to place on top of this, and that's it. Our bibimbap is ready. So when you're ready to eat, I'm not going to eat, I'm going to wait for my wife before I start eating. So I'm going to open up the yolk so that the yolk can spread all over the bibimbap, and I'm going to mix the whole thing with some crispy rice bottom at the and at the bottom of the bowl, and it's just going to be an incredible taste. So I'm sure you have enjoyed it. One last thing before I switch off the video, I need to do the garnish, and the garnish is going to be over here. One last step I was about to forget. Here we go, and this is your bibimbap ready. So I hope you get a chance to make it and enjoy. I'm certainly going to enjoy my meal tonight.